Yo, YouTube, what's up, man? It's been a little minute, man, and I just want to be able to spit to y'all something that I'm thinking in my head. I feel like when it comes to me making these YouTube videos, man, it's a lot of times where I'll be super consistent and then I'll just drop off the face of the earth because, like, it takes time to learn, bro. It takes time to gain certain insights and perspectives. Like, it takes life experience, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to a time when I'm doing better and it's a lot of people actually watching these videos and fucking with these videos, bro, I want them to know that, like, yeah, I'm not consistent right now, but it's because I needed to take some time out to really, like, get some value, bro, out of life, man. And so this video is gonna be called Persistence, bro. You know, it's been 6 months since I took a chance on myself and I moved back home and I got into the real estate industry. I'm wholesaling right now. I want to get to a point where, you know, I have my own rentals, when I'm learning how to fix and flip properties and shit, maybe even learning how to build properties, because the money is in real estate, bro. Like, the money is in real estate, and the market not looking too pretty right now, but I believe that eventually the market will come back up. It's my first year in real estate, bro. I just got paid for, you know, one of the biggest sales that I've made so far, and I ain't gonna lie, it was a blessing, man. I learned so much from the experience, and it definitely was work. It definitely was work, man, but I learned so much from it, man. Shout out to my mentor and you know, the person that I helped along the way that was getting rid of her property. You know, I'm good friends with her, built a good bond with her. So, like, I earned that money, I earned that bread. It was some couple of other closings that I got that wasn't as big, but it was still a good feeling to be able to close on a property. And I think, bro, it's so easy to just, like, some days, like, with entrepreneurship, I don't even want to say entrepreneurship because I have help. You know, I work with a team. It is kind of entrepreneurship in a way, but it's not fully entrepreneurship yet. But, man, you're gonna have a lot of doubts, bro. Like, and you gotta be strong enough to be able to take the blows of your family, friends, and people that have known you. You got to be ready to take those blows, bro. Those, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You need something more stable, like. And maybe I do. I'm in a point right now in my life where I'm like, damn. I even think to myself, damn. Maybe I do. Maybe I do need a stable income. You know, maybe I do need to get me a nice little 9-to-5 job, and maybe I do, right? You know, that's still up in the air. But, you know, right now, I continue to see so many angel numbers. And when I see angel numbers, I see it as God telling me, yo, keep on going. Because every single time in my life, as soon as I started seeing angel numbers, every time I see angel numbers, it tells me, it's like, yo, stay on that path. I was working door to door and I was seeing so many angel numbers, bro. And there was so many days I wanted to quit. I wanted to go back home. But on my hardest of days, I would see so many angel numbers. OD, 222, 333, 444, 1111. I would see it. OD, like, everywhere I look, it would be angel numbers. And so I didn't quit because of that. And because I didn't quit, I got another opportunity. Because I didn't quit that opportunity that I got another opportunity. I continue to learn so much more. And I'm seeing so many angel numbers during this time. And I think in my mind, it's like, yo, stay patient. Stay persistent. And the reason why I bring up persistence is because I was on the phone with a guy that kind of does the same thing that I do. And, you know, I always ask these guys, even if it's not me getting their property or whatever, I always ask these guys, yo, what's some advice you could give to somebody that's just starting out in this thing, bro? And he was like, yo, stay persistent. Stay persistent, my nigga. And, bro, like, you know, after I got that big check, it's not a super duper big check, but I mean, it's huge. Like, it's a check. Like, I took a chance on myself, 100% commission, and I didn't know if I was gonna make anything. You know what I'm saying? I did door to door and I didn't make anything. I was there for 3 months. I didn't make any money, bro, because I wasn't good enough. You know, I left a secure job that was still sales, that was still commission, but I was getting a secured paycheck every 2 weeks. But with this job, I knew in the back of my mind, like, yo, this is, you eat what you kill. If I don't work today, bro, I'm not getting paid today. You know what I'm saying? But it's bigger. It's an opportunity for more income. You know what I'm saying? Based on your effort and your work. And so, man, I got a big check the other day, man. It finally hit my account. Like, we closed on the property and everything, but I finally seen the proof of concept. And I looked around for a minute and I said, you know what, bro? Out of all of the days that I sit and I doubt myself and I have conversations with family and they tell me, oh, what are you doing? And they have no reaction because they're just like, they don't know what I'm really doing. They don't know why I'm getting into it. It's just, yeah, Caleb's going to do him. He's going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I look at that check and I say, you know what? You're on your way, kid. You're on your way. And I say all of this to say, bro, is like, yo, this shit is not, it's never gonna be butterflies and rainbows, bro, every single day. Like, you gotta be consistent. You gotta stay persistent in order to meet opportunity. What's that saying? Opportunity or luck is when hard work meets opportunity. So I want to bring this up, right? There's so many different examples, but the examples that I have is based off what I've been seeing. I don't know if anybody knows anything about Streamer University. It was a super big social media event that my boy Kai Cenat had held, and it was a whole bunch of streamers, YouTubers, content creators that were invited and were able to put their content on the map and gain more viewers and gain more subs and followers on Twitch and live, all of that, bro. But what a lot of motherfuckers don't understand is that niggas that went there and that was able to gain so much of a following, they been doing that shit. Like DDG, for example, Jay Cinco, for example, the Shade Frost, for example, they have been making content. So now when you see all these streamers, you figure out how much a streamer is getting. You know, I seen a nigga Ben the Don, I forgot what his real name is or whatever, but he was telling Rob 49, he like, yo, like, I made 24,000 in 14 days off streaming. And Rob looking at him like I need to start that shit. Everybody, I need to start streaming. Let me prop up a camera and start streaming all of a sudden. Which is true. But what niggas don't understand is that them niggas been doing it. Before they even knew that it could become this big thing. They already were doing it. Not even just streaming, but making content for the love of the content. Kai Cenat, bro, I was watching Kai Cenat. It's so crazy to see how big Kai Cenat is now, bro. He's on a whole nother level, and streaming is about to completely transform social media and content in general. Streaming is another form of reality TV that we've never seen before. So it's about to really transcend. Like, streaming is about to be so huge. The streamers are gonna be the new celebrities. It's about to be a big ass shift. But I remember watching Kai Cenat when he was just making regular YouTube videos. Before he joined AMP. Before AMP seen that bringing Kai Cenat along would be valuable for them because of his energy. Kai has always been that nigga, bro. So when the opportunity presented itself, he was ready. Like, a lot of us are not ready for the opportunity that's going to present itself. Opportunity is not biased. Opportunity isn't right. Well, I ain't gonna say it's not racist. Sometimes it is racist. Opportunity, like, is going to be there, but you have to be ready to take it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent in what you are doing, bro. It's not gonna always be pretty. And I say that because, you know, this is my first year in real estate, and I gotta realize, my nigga, it's your first year in real estate. Look at what you've accomplished. I remember coming to my YouTube channel and really seeing how scared I was to move away and how not knowing how it was going to be, but I still fucking did it, bro. And God looked out for me. And he will continue to. And this is only the beginning to all of the things that I will experience and accomplish along the way, man. And I just felt this message on my heart, bro. Like, you know, I haven't really been coming to YouTube and spitting any messages or anything like that, but persistence, bro. Like, you gotta be persistent, bro, in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a YouTube channel, a gaming YouTube channel, bro, and, you know, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. And I was looking at my videos and seeing how better that I was getting. But, you know, after, you know, a death in the family, bro, it really messed me up. And I stopped doing YouTube, you know, gaming or whatever. But if I was to still be doing that shit today, and I don't really got no passion into it no more. I'm more of a real world kind of guy now, bro. Like, I like the real world things. I don't really want to play the game all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to make that a career, because ultimately them niggas have to merge into something else. You have to merge into some other kind of content. You look at I'm getting off topic, but you look at Duke Dennis, you look at Soul Illuminati, you look at Pretty Boy Fredo, all of them niggas that were playing the game at one point and made YouTube content strictly off playing video games have somehow submerged themselves in real life. You know, because you have to. I ain't gonna say you have to. It's a lot of people that still play the game today, but I'm just rambling. But yeah, bro, like, you gotta be persistent, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep on going. You gotta keep on moving, bro. In spite of all of the adversities and things that may come your way, like, you gotta keep going, bro. You never know. You never know when opportunity is gonna show up at your door. You know, I have a lot of days where I doubt myself. I have a lot of days where I say, fuck this shit. I have a lot of days where I'm saying, man, maybe I should just get a regular job, and maybe I should. You know, I still have those doubts, even to this day, even looking at this video, but I've built up that persistence muscle. Like, I'm in a position right now, I have no kids, bro. I have a place to stay. Yo, really hone in on this thing, bro, and try your best, bro, and do what you can, man, and trust that God is going to continue to guide you. So, yeah, that's my message for today. Hope y'all got something from it already.